built our legacy on the court.
The Mercedes Cup in Stuttgart.
And now, we add another chapter.
Coco Gauff just scored one of the biggest endorsement deals in tennis history. Mercedes-Benz, yeah, the luxury car brand that's been tied to tennis for decades, just named her their new global brand ambassador. Not just in the US, not just for a single campaign, global. And while other players are still hustling for custom outfits from their sponsors, Coco is out here becoming the face of a billion-dollar brand. The announcement dropped, and suddenly everyone's asking the same question. How does a 21-year-old keep winning off the court? Do you think Coco's brand deals are this massive because of her tennis success, or is there something else that makes her so marketable?
We built our legacy on the court.
The Mercedes Cup in Stuttgart.
And now, we add another chapter. To witness greatness. To celebrate role models. To inspire generations. Tennis on the biggest stage. WTA Tour. Driven by Mercedes-Benz. Starting in 2026.
Let's break down what just went down. Mercedes-Benz, one of the most prestigious car brands in the world, just announced Coco Gauff as its global brand ambassador. Not a regional deal, not a one-off event, global. That means Coco's face is going to be on Mercedes campaigns all over the world. North America, Europe, Asia, wherever Mercedes sells cars, Coco is representing them. And that's huge. Mercedes isn't new to tennis. They've worked with Roger Federer, Sloane Stephens, and backed major tournaments for years. But naming Coco as the global face is different, because this isn't just a partnership with a player. They're aligning the entire brand with someone who embodies the future. And that's exactly Coco. She's young, dominant, influential, and has a cultural impact most athletes never reach. Christina Shank, VP of Digital and Communications at Mercedes, said, "Coco is an exceptional athletic talent, focused, resilient, and unafraid to lead." She added, as Mercedes embarks on an exciting new chapter in tennis, Coco's impact on and off the court makes her an outstanding ambassador. And honestly, she's right. Coco isn't just a tennis player, she's a brand, she's a movement. She connects with people in a way that goes beyond sports. Her response to the deal was perfect. She said tennis has always been about more than just winning. It's about growth, passion, and determination. And that's why partnering with Mercedes feels natural. They share the same drive and the same belief in pushing boundaries. This isn't a generic quote. Coco knows exactly what makes her marketable. She's not just selling cars, she's selling a lifestyle and a mindset, and Mercedes sees that. Now let's talk about why this deal really matters. Mercedes is pushing their EQ electric vehicle lineup. They're shifting into luxury electric cars and need someone who appeals to younger, socially conscious buyers. Coco fits that perfectly. She's young, tech-savvy, socially aware, and talks about sustainability. But this isn't Coco's first big brand deal, not even close. She's already partnered with New Balance, Barilla, Rolex, Bose, Head, Baker Tilly, UPS, American Eagle, and Naked Juice, where she actually owns equity. And on top of that, she runs Coco Gauff Enterprises and invests in the Women's Basketball League. So yeah, Coco isn't just playing tennis, she's building an empire. Let's put this in perspective compared to other tennis players for a second. While Coco is stacking endorsements and becoming the global face of luxury brands, some players are still begging their sponsors for custom outfits. We've all heard the stories, athletes complaining they're not getting the same treatment as others, but Coco doesn't have that problem. Brands don't just want to sponsor her, they want to build their entire marketing strategy around her, and that's the difference. Here's the wild part. Coco's only 21. She's currently ranked 3rd in the world, has won the US Open, French Open, and multiple other titles, but she's still at the start of her career. She's got another decade, maybe more, at the top level. Mercedes knows that. They're not just investing in who Coco is today, they're investing in who she's going to be over the next 10 or 15 years. That's a long-term play, and it's smart. Mercedes has a long history in tennis, but let's be real, Roger Federer is retired. The sport needed a new face, someone who could carry the torch into the next generation. Mercedes chose Coco, not because she's the highest-ranked player, not because she's won the most Grand Slams, but because she's the most influential. She moves culture, she connects with fans on a deeper level, and that's what brands want.
Some might say Coco's getting deals because she's American. Yeah, being from the US helps, the market is huge, but that's not the whole story. Coco's appeal isn't just domestic, she's global. Fans in Europe, Asia, Africa, everywhere. Why? Because she's authentic, relatable, multilingual, and socially aware. She talks about issues that matter to young people. She's not just an athlete, she's a voice. Mercedes gets it. They know that putting Coco in campaigns doesn't just reach tennis fans, it reaches young people who care about sustainability, diversity, and social justice. People who want to buy from brands that align with their values. Coco embodies all of that. She is everything Mercedes wants their brand to represent. And the timing? Perfect. This deal comes as Coco enters the 2026 season, ranked third in the world, coming off a French Open win, healthy, confident, and ready to dominate. Is Mercedes launching this partnership now? Genius. Every win, every trophy Coco lifts puts Mercedes in the spotlight. That's smart marketing. The campaign rollout is massive. Mercedes said the first phase of assets featuring Coco will drop in the coming months, timed with the sport's peak summer calendar. That means Wimbledon, US Open, all the major tournaments. Coco will be everywhere. And that exposure? Priceless. Not just for Mercedes, but for Coco too. Every ad reminds people who she is and what she represents. Now let's talk about women's tennis. This deal proves it's growing. Viewership is up, sponsor interest is up, young people are tuning in. Brands are realizing that investing in women's sports is smart business. Coco's Mercedes deal is one of the biggest endorsements a female tennis player has landed in years. It's setting a new standard. Other brands are watching and thinking, we need in on this, and that's good for everyone. But here's the kicker. While Coco becomes the global face of Mercedes, some players are still complaining about not getting enough attention, still acting like the world owes them something because they've been around longer. But that's not how it works. Brands don't care about seniority. They care about impact. They care about who's moving the needle. And right now, that's Coco. Not because she's lucky, she's earned it. Coco's smart about how she handles her brand. She's not just taking every deal that comes her way. She's selective. She chooses partnerships that align with her values, feel authentic, and make sense. And that's why her endorsements work. When you see Coco in a Mercedes ad, it doesn't feel forced. It feels natural because she actually cares about what she's promoting. People can tell the difference. Compare that to athletes who endorse anything for a paycheck. They'll sell products they don't use. They'll promote brands they don't believe in, and people see right through it. But Coco's different. Every brand she partners with feels like a natural fit. New Balance makes sense. She's an athlete. Rolex makes sense. She's elegant and timeless. Barilla makes sense. She talks about food and family. Mercedes makes sense. She's focused on excellence and innovation. And let's not forget, Coco's not just an athlete, she's an activist. She's spoken out about racial justice, gun violence, and other social issues. She's used her platform to make a difference, and that matters to brands. Companies don't just want athletes who can play, they want athletes who stand for something, who inspires people, who makes the world a little better, and Coco does all of that. Mercedes is also betting on the fact that Coco's gonna keep winning, and honestly, that's a safe bet. She's already won multiple Grand Slams, ranked third in the world, still improving, and she's got the kind of work ethic that separates good players from great ones.
So yeah, Mercedes is getting someone who's gonna keep delivering on the court. Every win makes their investment look smarter. But this deal also puts pressure on Coco. She's not just representing herself, she's representing Mercedes, every brand she's partnered with. If she starts losing, or worse, gets caught in a scandal, all of that goes away. But here's the thing, Coco's smart, she's careful, she's disciplined, she knows what's at stake. She's gonna protect her brand at all costs. Now let's talk about what this means for other players. Coco's success is raising the bar. Other players are watching and thinking, I need to step up my game. They're realizing it's not enough to just be good at tennis. You have to be marketable. You have to connect with people. You have to stand for something. Not everyone can do that, but the ones who can, they're the ones who thrive. And honestly, that's a good thing. It pushes everyone to be better. It forces players to think about their brand, presentation, and legacy. Those who figure it out get the big deals. Those who don't, they get left behind. Coco also benefits from perfect timing. Women's sports are having a moment. Viewership is up, attendance is up, sponsorships are up, and Coco's right at the center. She's riding the wave, and she's doing it better than anyone else because she's not just a great player, she's a cultural icon. That separates her from everyone else. Mercedes is smart for getting in early. Coco is only going to get bigger. She's going to win more Grand Slams, break more records, become one of the greatest players of all time. And when that happens, Mercedes can say, we were there from the beginning. Priceless brand equity. But let's acknowledge something. Coco's success isn't just talent, it's a strategy. She's got a great team, smart agents. She's making smart business decisions. She's building a brand that will last long after she retires from tennis. That's rare. Most athletes don't think that far ahead. Coco does, and that's why she's already ahead of the game. And here's the funny part. While Coco becomes the face of Mercedes, some players are still arguing over who deserves more credit. Stuck in the past, complaining they're not getting attention. Coco, she's not worried. She's too busy building her empire, signing deals, winning. And that's exactly how you stay on top. So yeah, Coco Gauff is now the global face of Mercedes-Benz. And it's no surprise. She's earned it. She's worked for it. She's built a brand bigger than tennis. Mercedes recognized it. They saw what everyone else is starting to see. Coco's not just the future of tennis. She's the future of sports marketing. Anyone who doesn't see that is already behind. Coco Gauff just became the global face of Mercedes-Benz. Proof she's dominating on and off the court. While other players are still figuring out custom outfits, Coco's building an empire. If you want more updates on Coco and the biggest moves in sports marketing, hit that like button and subscribe. This is just the